So, I'm assuming this is the bad ending, and we just mucked it up somewhere. But
yeah, I also know the decision now. I think at least I have a theory.
Maybe we could have woken up Farley or something.
No, I have another theory. Although you might be right, but that would be quite a long
disconnect the
route
battery,
back up.
maybe.
Yes, well, that's why they were all panicking at the end, and you saw them all flying over to the battery. So Anti mentioned a battery several times about the critters on it, and we read that he had to make it critter proof, didn't he? So maybe the Arai knows something we don't.
Well, there we go.
Should we try that and see what happens?
Yes. I'm not liking the design of this, to be honest. It's too cryptic. Like with the Myst, you know, you got a very strong vibe that these two brothers were like up to no good. And you got good hints of what to do. But here, it's like, yeah, well, whatever.
Well, if I'm right, then the only hints are right near the end there with him going on about the critters messing around with his battery.
Yeah, but that's at that point it's too late, right? Because we already blew the thing up.
That is true.
It's I don't like that. I really don't. All right, so
and then the only line is next to the battery if they made it critter proof. Other than that, that's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the insects go fly towards the. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. They fly towards the battery and they surround it for a while. I mean, that's clearly obvious, and he spells it out. Oh no, they're trying to prevent this. So,
where are you going? You were going the right way, and then just turned around.
Oh, where are you? From all information we had, except for seeing the burned out Earth, CW makes sense, right? I mean, like, if I were in this situation, yeah, I would want to go home. And also, there was no reason to suspect that there would be a thing sandstone there. Oh, like.
Well, no.
No.
Exactly.
I mean, like, even if the town is burning, you know, the place basically is still intact, and it's still better than living in a tiny bubble like this.
Probably, yeah. The only hints is to do with Farley's description of her theories of the deteriorating worlds.
There's a basic principle in storytelling: show, don't tell. Don't do exposition. Show us what's gonna happen, or give us. Don't give us some unreliable person, because we don't know that she's telling the truth. We don't know if she knows what she's talking about. Show us, that's the basic.
To be honest, like overall, this game, not massively impressed.
No.
Like,
there's one thing left. It's called the bleeder.
It's.
Gotta stop it.
We can.
You talk. We go to your battery.
Yeah. Yeah, I just was.
So of all the 3 Cyan Worlds games we've played so far, Riven by far my favorite.
Yeah, and one of the comments about it just being swap devices after swap devices, and I totally agree. Cool. So yeah, now we just need to go to.
I guess we now need to still blow it up.
No. You've got to go to the bleeder first, which is near. It's up and left.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but I got confused with my directions. Yeah, it's just so the puzzles we've seen. There was the number system.
Yeah.
It was unlocking the wraparound thing that I thought was pretty cool. Because that is something I didn't expect. I like it when games surprise me. But all these swap around puzzles, they weren't massively complicated. They weren't interesting, really. I know we.
Well, and they took a puzzle element that was already around, which has been swapping between the worlds, and then they just ramped it up
a little bit
further for the gauntlet, and it was like, well, that's unnecessary. We were already doing swap puzzles, and now it's just more swap puzzles like on Overdrive.
Yeah.
I mean, if it wasn't a swap puzzle, it was a rotation puzzle, of which we've seen multiple of those in this game. I guess the number system was interesting.
Yeah,
kind of?
yeah, it kind of was. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it because I think that too was unnecessarily complex and confusing. But sure, it was at least a different change of pace. A change of pace.
I think actually it narrows. It's down there. Yeah, I think it narrows the audience. Having like a base number problem is it then requires gamers who are mathematically minded, who are
But then again,
which to be fair describes a lot of gamers, but not.
But honestly, what did we really need the numbers for? Right? We unlocked the code, which was in one of the numbers, by using the translator over there.
Yeah.
Basically the doors we just set to 0, and they opened. And the bridges we just because I just edited that last night. The bridges we opened by just basically setting up a pattern. So we didn't need the numbers there. I guess the numbers for the capsules is the only place where we actually needed the number system. You know, when we pulled up Farley and the other people.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. And in theory, if you wanted to, you could have gone back, although that's a hassle, and looked up those numbers in the translator. Alright, so here we are. Again, I would offer you the chance to do it, but I can't, so... Goodbye, Bleeder, again. Alright, now CW is gonna be...
Well, does he say something different this time?
Probably. So they arrive.
Almost there. Real good. Not much left. Just waiting for all the natural way of things to happen now. Lots of folks left behind, but I reckon they've passed. I don't move real well, carving legs.
It's also...
You can see how useful these tracks is.
Oh, look, there he is! Look!
Sorry?
Look, there he is!
Getting into them crazy Capitar critters, but they ain't unplugging my battery. We're going home, not wherever.
Wait a second. When did that part get
All right
repaired?
now, I'll power up my override. When the time comes, it works a lot like
I
them
don't
little
know.
swappers. It'll swap us home. You didn't spend much time here, and that
When
ain't a
did this
bad
bridge
thing.
get repaired?
But there were some fine folk.
Okay. Dude, we're gonna have a look if the bridge got repaired
Real
for us as well.
fine folk.
Nothing's changed yet.
I reckon.
And this isn't
I reckon
overclocking.
you got the best seat in the house up there. Well, this is it.
Yeah, the tree looks much healthier now.
No. No. No, no. What? This can't. I don't. I checked.
This is different.
Yeah.
I checked everything. So help me. Did you do this?
Yes, you idiot.
Carving chance. I got no idea where we're headed now.
Trust me, it's a
You're
good thing.
sending us to hell for all I know.
I don't believe that. It's so dramatic.
What's
Oh, we're not in Kansas anymore, or Arizona, or wherever that was.
Well... Oh, that's the villain thing.
That's all of the... Is it...
Yeah, look at that. This is a whole collection.
All the worlds are here.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be an interesting place.
I think we're missing dialogue behind you.
CW! Cecil!
Yeah, how are we gonna get down?
This is so incredible!
We saved everybody.
You made it.
And we're gonna stop up
How
here.
many others?
We all made it. I'm heading your way. Stay where you are.
I ain't going nowhere.
Don't you dare cry.
Look up. I want to see the different worlds.
Yeah, so there's... Oh yeah, there's the Arai thing. This is the villain sphere. And something else. Or is that the Mofang thing? And then there is green hills. Pretty mountains. So basically the trees found a new planet for us, I guess. So how are we gonna get down here? Like, seriously, how are we going to get down here?
They might send a rescue squad.
No, they conveniently fade us to black.
And fade to black.
See, I told you we would pass out from hunger up here. Okay, so that was slightly more satisfying. So I want to try one last thing.
Okay.
And that is to see if that bridge is repaired, and if so, if that tunnel is a real cave. And I assume it is, but who knows? There might be a third hidden ending here. I don't think so, but worth the try.
What?
No?
What tunnel is a hidden cave?
Well,
Sorry, I'm a bit confused.
you know the bridge from CW's to the tree, which he used with the cart, that had a gap missing in it before, right?
Yeah.
And much like the scrap is gone, I wonder if that bridge is now repaired and if we can walk over there, and if so, if we can do something with it. I don't think so, because I don't really see what could happen. Oh, shit.
Well, it's close enough.
Just as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so we should have copied that save again. Alright.
Oh, did it? Oh, maybe we didn't need to copy a...
No.
Well, yeah,
Well, I mean,
because it would have just put us
didn't-
right in front of the decision, maybe.
Yeah, that was just to test that. We didn't know what would happen at that point.
Yeah.
So, one more down. But yeah, well, which makes sense, right? That you would save the last time just before making such a decision. All right. Oh yeah, look. I don't think these things were here earlier, were they?
I don't think so.
No, the bridge is still broken. Okay, so...
Well, no, broken for foot, but there's still rails.
Oh yeah, but we can't get the cart up there, can we?
Well, he has his own cart. God knows where he gets that from. So if you follow that back, it takes you to that locked door that we couldn't access.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Which I assume is in the middle of his workshop, and he drives out of that.
Yeah. So he went
Follows it back.
upstairs in his house. You're right. Yeah, and then he came out here. He's got another laser card or whatever it is behind here.
Yeah.
Can't actually access it. Okay. Yeah.
And
so,
it crosses the gap through just because it's on rails, and
Yeah,
the rail
yeah,
is
yeah,
still
yeah.
kind of there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of too bad because there is a bit more stuff up here. And it could have been, like, you know, they could have been sneaky and put in like a third ending by making that also blocked by imager rocks, right? And then we could have drawn up the card here, beamed that, and then maybe in there's like, you know, the Holy Grail, or, you know, a crashed UFO, or I don't know, something.
But yeah, no, I agree with you with the ending thing. Is that the real thing that makes it show you the split of the ending is by getting the bad ending first, and then it makes it well, not obvious, but more obvious, because everything's swarming around it. All of the events after failing, which is, well, I don't know.
I don't think this is good design. I'll be quite honest. So overall, I think the game was alright. I did have fun playing it. So, you know, but I think there are some things about it that could have been done better or could be improved, and the ending is the biggest one. The puzzles in between, alright, whatever. But,
samey.
Yeah,
well,
a bit
from
too
a couple
samey,
of them.
but you know, ultimately, whatever. Alright, fine. It is, in a way, it is about exploring the worlds and you know, reading the history or the coming up with the plot. And then they ruin that by not giving you enough information at the end. Oh well.
And I think the worlds are, you know, are nicely put together, and they've each got their own style to them, which is nice.
And
you
they're
can
gorgeous.
tell
Except maybe the Wolfang one. That one was pretty boring. But Honrath is cool. I really like Kaptar, whatever. I mean, it was confusing as hell, but I really did enjoy the scenery there. It was really cool. I mean, you've seen how many photos of it I took. Took 0 of the Mofang world, so there's that. So I'm assuming this is what Farley meant with Mofang structures, right? These things right inside it. But yeah, these spheres here, they look planted.
No, they weren't over there, but
they were not there.
Yeah.
So that's a little odd, but sure.
Unless, you know, we saw. Oh no, that doesn't make sense.
Well, so the thing here to keep in mind is that so what happens to these worlds could be different things, right? So it's like Earth was destroyed by, I don't know, whatever, nuclear war, which blew up these huge sandstorms, right? Whatever. This world got infected by some biological something.
I was going to say, maybe, whatever those spheres are. And the reason why the other part doesn't have it is because it was isolated.
Yes, exactly. And then, I don't know, Kaptar, well, was pretty shitty to begin with. I mean, it has been abandoned before, and it was basically just, you know, I don't know, in ruins. Pretty literally. So, I don't know. And the Villain world, we didn't really see what was going on there because it was just basically a forest, right? So any number of things could have happened there. Disease, maybe those the odd birds were also inside, so that couldn't have been it. Or maybe we just missed it by not paying enough attention to the outside.
So the only other issue that the people have with the ending, the good ending, if you like, is that they bring the Mofang with them, who they're at war with and they've been killing each other.
Well, yes.
And they've been putting the devices.
But whatever. But the thing is, from what we read in the book, I think it was in Farley's World, that the battle was about survival, right? So maybe the cause of the battle wasn't because someone is evil, but because someone was like, well, there's not enough room and food for all of us. And now that they are all in this big world, there's really no reason to fight anymore, because, well, there's enough space, and food and water for everyone now. So, you know.
Yes, but I would also argue that when you start killing each other, then bitter feelings come up from the loss of other things. You know, they are set for a massive conflict.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily, because what they can just do is say, okay, right, so, yeah, you were kind of dicks, so you guys go that away, and we're going to go that away, and let's just, you know, and then...
And in a few thousand years, once we've populated
so either
up again, we'll have another fight then.
Yeah, either they'll have another fight because those things were evil and they did something to our ancestors, or maybe the grudge is forgotten by then, right? So... You know, it's I guess that's sort of open-ended. It could go both ways. It depends also on the psychology of the other aliens and of the little group here. But I mean, it's, you know, you take away the reason for war and people can make peace. How long does it take to populate a planet like this?
Well, it depends who's in charge of helping to repopulate. I could probably do it in a couple of generations. You know,
yeah,
just line them all up.
I don't
Come
think
here,
that's a good
Farley.
idea, Fire. I think the Verlaine would object to that. But
Me
then
and
again,
Farley are going to
they
have
they have
many
4
babies.
hands, so maybe that's. Never mind. This took a weird turn. So,
Well, the Arai are going to populate really fast because they have hives.
yes and no, but they also were described as being dormant for a long, long time. So that seems to be their method of controlling their own population a little bit, right? But yeah,
Possibly.
Anyway,
wow. Well, what a huge addendum to add to the end of the series.
Well, yeah, I mean, we expected this to end soonish, but I think I didn't quite expect it to go this quickly.
I thought there'd be a bit more of Murray.
Yeah. Is it Moray? I guess Moray. Anyway, the Morphing World, yeah.
Mofang. Well, yeah,
I agree.
sorry.
That seemed awfully short. All right. Anyway, guys, I think it's time to wrap this up. I don't think you want us to ramble on forever. Thank you all very much for watching. This is the point where you can, of course, post spoilers as much as you want, i.e. if we missed something somewhere. Oh, we missed one thing. Oh. Let's do that. Nope.
Is there another one?
Nope.
No, I mean on the table.
This can be turned.
That's not it.
And there's the RPG book, which also cannot be opened. So, okay, whoever said that this could be opened, I'm sorry, my friend, you're wrong.
What if you put it on the spine to the bottom? To the bottom. The opposite way.
Spine to the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh! What the... It opens from...
You know what that is?
Yeah,
so,
I know what that is. Whoops. Okay, so this is broken. How did I open this? Oh, keep pressing. Yeah, I know what this is. This is the real Myst book that someone designed with a mini computer in it. It was like, I don't know, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
This was... I forgot what the exact hardware was. But
wasn't it playable? Wasn't the Myst game playable?
So...
is it possible to flip it the other way and see the front part of it?
No, it closes when we do this. Too bad. So what it does have is it has a tiny LCD screen in here, and you can actually play Myst. Oh, it opens automatically. Okay, so that was what the person said by clicking too fast. Yeah. So what it does, it has an LCD screen here on the other side. This is the actual, like the Myst book. I mean, the original book. Forgot what it was exactly, but the guy basically tracked down a copy of the book that the Cyan Worlds used to model the Myst book after. He destroyed it by hollowing it out. He put a mini computer in it and a screen there, and you could actually play Myst there, and it was animated just like the linking books. This is really cool. If you Google real...
I'm about to potentially do something, but to show it. But I don't know how to do it.
Well, I could pull it up now, but I won't. So yeah, Google that. I can put a link in the description, I guess. Yeah, this is a cool little Easter egg. This is really cool. Huh. Fancy that Farley would have that.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you copy and pasted it in. Cool. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. And you could basically control the thing. I think it was like a touch screen or something, right? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. I'll put the link in the description below. Anyway, outro the second attempt. Yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the series. There is, of course, Myst and Riven already out, and we are going to do Myst Exile at some point. We're just not going to promise any sort of date. It's going to just pop up someday, and you'll be pleasantly surprised. And if we do the other games, they'll likewise just show up. We're not going to promise anything, because I hate breaking promises or delaying things that I said would happen at some point. Right? Is that the plan? I think that's the plan.
Pretty much, yeah. We might be fed up with Myst by the time we've finished Exile.
Yeah, we'll see. Which is why we're not promising anything.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. This series is now officially over. If you have anything that we missed, no pun intended. This is the point where we're okay with spoilers, i.e. if there's like, some paths. I guess the only place where we could have missed something is Kapdar, or maybe Hunrath. Maybe there's a hidden door somewhere or something, or another Easter egg somewhere. If there's anything super cool, post it in the comments below, please. And yeah, thanks for not spoiling the game for us. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you all whenever for Myst Exile. So from myself and Fire Weaver, goodbye.
All right.